everybody. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. Both quarterbacks have reliable tight ends they know they'll be able to count on to make plays. It's the Bears going up against the Patriots. So with that, let's get up to Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. Here are Brandon Gaudin and Sean Davis.
Larry, we are about an hour's drive southwest of downtown Boston in the area known as Patriot Place, Gillette Stadium, here in Foxborough. Tonight, on this fine Thursday night, we've got a good one in store between the Chicago Bears and the New England Patriots. Here's Steven Gostkowski now to kick this one off, and we are underway in Foxborough. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll probably wish he reconsidered here. It'll cost him 10 yards now with a new rule as he's down at the 15-yard line. The lone setback is Langford. Here's Hoyer. Completion left side to Miller. And some room to roam now. He's at the 40. And they do finally get him, but he takes it to the 25. A big gain there on the first play of the game. And even 60 yards.
As we continue to advance in the NFL, as people continue to scout players, they really don't care as much about body types as they care about those guys who can make people miss, run through tackles, and gain all that additional run after catch. Anybody who has that ability, they want them on their team.
It's complete. It's Miller. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Hoyer. Going right side here, and that's complete. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives him a first and goal. Now Hoyer. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Dante Hightower in there to bury him for a loss of 11. Back to throw here. Miller on the catch over the middle. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down. They'll look to throw on third and goal. Flush to his right. This will be caught at about the 5. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Their big tight end from 8 yards out. And the Bears take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. Just how they wanted to start this one, in the end zone on their first possession.
And that just happened. How about that play right there? As you said, opening possession, setting the tone for everything. And I'm going to look forward a little bit now because everyone should be celebrating his catch in the end zone. The tight end gets a little bit of love. But if you're a receiver on the team, you should be thinking to yourself, boy, oh boy, things are going to open up the rest of the game if they have to focus on him as well.
After the touchdown, Barth now to kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Brady. Looking middle, it's caught by Gronkowski. And he's got room. And he gets all the way down to the 30-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 48 yards. Brady now on 1st down. This is caught. Gronkowski. And he's going to get into the end zone. So cue up the Gronk spike. It's a Patriot touchdown. Rob Gronkowski, 29 yards. And the Patriots are within an extra point of tying this one up. Now Stephen Gostkowski on for the extra point. It's good, and we're all tied at 7 apiece. One play, 2 plays, touchdown. That's all it took there. A very short and sweet drive that got him in the end zone. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. Here's Hoyer. Completion left side to Miller. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Hoyer. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. Now Hoyer. The catch made by Miller. And he gets it to the... Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis back with you as it's Bears football here to begin quarter number 2. And they've got it here with a 1st down. They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. A gain of 6 there on 1st. Look to throw again. And that is incomplete here. He was looking for Zach Miller as tight end there. And it's 3rd down. To throw again. To his right. And he can't hang on to it. Nearly picked. He's known for his hands defensively. But instead it just brings up 4th down.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum. Big play, right in his hands. Unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense that fell harmlessly to the ground. Now the Bears' 6th-round pick in 2014, Pat O'Donnell on to punt. Back deep, Danny Amendola for New England. And you can't do it much better than that. This ball kicks out of bounds at the 4-yard line. Here's the Bears defense as they head out to set up shop now. See if they can regroup a little bit. They gave up the touchdown last drive.
And you know from our meetings with coaches all across the league, one of their pet peeves, when teams get down, a lot of these guys now, they want to treat it like it's a video game or something. Hit reset. Let's start over, coach. Out of the first 2 series, they don't even matter now. Let's play again. That's not how it works. You're down. You get touchdown. You can't do it again. You have to dig in, grit it out, and fight it out. Reset buttons. It's driving everybody crazy. There are no reset buttons when you're playing in this game.
Preach, Chucky, preach. Two minutes to play in a tightly contested first half. Back to Foxborough after this. Back now. As I search for my cue card here, there we go. Coming up at halftime, Larry Ridley will join us from Orlando. He'll have highlights and analysis from our first half of play.
Well read.
Oh, thank you. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks.
You don't have to win the 40-yard dash. You still have good mobility. How about him getting outside of the pocket, throwing on the run, and picking up a first down?
On 1st and 10, here's Brady. Screen pass to Blunt. And he is going to lose yardage here. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Now Brady throwing on 2nd down. Over the middle, it's Amendola. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. To throw is Brady. And he's got an open man. It's Gronkowski. And they pick up 25 as they convert on 3rd. They go play action here on 1st down. Sliding out of the pocket. On the crossing route, that's caught. Julian Edelman. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. And they're going to speed things up here. Now a first carry for LeGarrette Blount. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. On 2nd down, here's Brady. And over the middle to the tight end, Bennett. And they do get him down, but not before he reaches the 4-yard line. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Brady going to throw. Flushed out right. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Martellus Bennett as the first half is winding down. And the Patriots have taken the lead.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
Yeah, great job to put themselves in front. And now, see on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of this 2nd quarter. So that drive in total 8 plays. And the gadget play gets him into the end zone. Gostkowski now, after the touchdown, he'll send this one away. The lone setback is Langford. Now Hoyer escaping the pressure right. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but able to take it inside the 40-yard line.
There will always be a place for methodically marching the ball downfield. But when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like that, have explosive plays, that's often the difference in winning and losing. Those types of plays that can knock a defense off balance, that'll drive a team towards a victory.
So even though it's 1st down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. This will be from 56 yards out. Now whistles blow, and the Patriots are going to take another timeout. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward... halftime. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. This will be from 56 yards out. And I don't think this has the carry. It does not. It's no good. And apparently that's all, Larry. So much for the halftime report. We'll see in the postgame. We're ready to get to the third quarter. So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. All right, time for us to spotlight. The Patriots offense now. They work their way back onto the field. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked out. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies, try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. Now a play fake here on first down. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. Zero accountability, and a sack resulted.
Waiting to throw on second down. Eluding the pressure right to the sideline, and that is a heck of a catch as he was able to get both feet in.
I do have to admit, I like it when it all comes together. When the top part, catching the football, right, whether you're catching it with your hands or cradling it, comes together with the legs, in this case the feet, doing a little toe tap to stay in bounds and complete the catch.
And a great job by our crew. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Willie Young able to drop him for a loss of 12. And it'll be fourth down. Here's Ryan Allen now as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. Taken in at the 11. A very good return that time. 18 yards. And the Bears take over. A look at the offense now here, coming back out on the road for their first possession of the second half. They were able to get the stop defensively. Now a chance to turn that into points on the offensive end.
Can you imagine what the grease board looks like at the half? Because
tell me.
That's exactly what they printed up. Stop them on defense, get the ball back for our offense. And go downfield and score some points. Now, the last part remains to be seen, but they got the first part done very well.
Do people use grease boards, or you mean the magic marker boards?
Yeah, those two.
A first throw for the backup Cutler. He'll buy some time right. To the sideline, and oh, a nice catch there. Made sure the feet were inbounds, and they were.
Let's make this one simple. What a catch, especially the finishing part of getting his feet inbounds, toe tapping, and, of course, foot dragging.
Little tapestry, if you will.
Oh, I like it.
Cutler will throw. And he goes down. It's a Patriot sack. Jabal Sheard in there to drop him, and it'll be a loss of about 8. Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was fake. Back now in Foxborough. It's Bears football, but they trail on the scoreboard as we get set to bring you the fourth quarter. And leading here late, so a chance for the defense to really close out this game if they can halt the offense. Now Cutler in trouble. He lost the football. And the Patriots have it.
Well, that's a down and distance coaches always talk about trying to avoid, isn't it? And that's 3rd and long. And you just know they're pinning their ears back and coming after him. Sometimes even with extra pressure.
And he knew that. I mean, he knew they were coming. He just fumbled it.
Yeah, he knew it. The offensive line knew it. Everyone did. Yet the pressure was still there, and he ended up coughing it up.
6 yards on the pickup, and it'll be 2nd and goal. And now they're in the hurry-up. Now Brady throwing on 2nd down. This is caught. Gronkowski. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Rob Gronkowski, a beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Pats take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in. It's good, and it is now 21-7. Gostkowski now after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it, though, because you're exactly right.
Like that, don't you?
All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. Is that word again, symptomatic?
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis, symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word, I just kept using it.
They'll roll him out right. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
Second and 10 now. It's Cutler. Royal making the catch over the middle. That one good for the completion percentage, but no gain. It'll be 3rd down. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Time for a break. We're back to finish this one off after this. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. On third down, Cutler. Flush to his right. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
On every offensive coordinator, every play caller sheet, they have about 5 or 6 plays per game that they call shot plays or big plays. And you don't get many opportunities to dial them up. And they just did. And they drop it with a great chance to make a big play. That's going to hurt.
Here we go. It's Cutler on fourth down. Flushed out right. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. So with that, we can just about close the book on this one, Charles.
Yeah, what's the old expression about slim and none? Well, Slim just left town on that
They're
one.
down to none?
Yes, exactly right.
So the Patriots coming out now. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good. So they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that. And a set of downs here after picking up the first on the ground. Brady going to look to throw. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Brandon Bolden taking it in. And the Patriots add on to their lead. Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover him, and you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands. Oftentimes makes people miss, gets that run after the catch, and off he goes.
And into the end zone. Gostkowski now, after the touchdown, he'll send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that, and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team, and we were losing late.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Super Bowl 49 hero Malcolm Butler. And he'll bring this one back to the 29. So he got his hands a little too far outside. The ref caught him, threw the flag. They isolate Jeffrey to the left side. From the gun, it's Cutler. Rolling to his right. He's going to let it fly. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Marquise Wilson, the one he was trying to get it to. That'll bring up second down. Second down here after the incomplete pass.
Well, I guess we just discovered that someone is certainly not going to sit back and just take it in this game, huh?
No, they were trying to get that touchdown back in one shot.
One shot, trying to help out his defense and let the other team.
And it's intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Chung. And down inside the red zone at the 19-yard line.
Well, you're trailing. It's the fourth quarter, and you've got to throw the football. But the defense knows this, too. So they're just going to sit back, bring in an extra defensive back or two, the old nickel or dime strategy, Brandon, and wait for you to put that bad boy up for grabs. And this one winds up being intercepted.
Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. Now Brady escaping the pressure right. This will be caught at the 2. And eventually stopped just shy of the goal line right around the 2.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
Brady going to throw here. Feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7. Jarrell Freeman able to drop him for a loss of 4.
Well, if you're going to throw the ball on 1st and goal from the 2, the worst thing that should result is an incompletion for you offensively. But, Brandon, this is a different type of football. Back in my day, 1st and goal from the 2, a lot of big people with big neck rolls, they were on the field trying to ram it into the end zone.
And the offense moving quickly to the line. Brady now on 3rd and goal. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left.
Just looking at it from a defensive perspective, when you break the huddle in the red zone, tight end is one of the guys you've got to key on because quarterbacks want the ball in their hands fast in this position, and they want to get it to someone. And in this case, he had the play. They just didn't complete it.
Brady to throw for it on 4th down. That's caught at the 2. And, Charles, you know what coaches always tell us. We want to win our home games. That much we know. We want to protect our home turf. They got that done in this one.
Exactly right. When you start a season, everyone's goal, win all of your home games, split your road games, and you're likely going to be in the playoffs. But when you win at home, boy, what a great feeling that is. You don't even mind if people are at your house when you get home after a win like that.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. The Patriots winners here at home as we say so long from Foxborough.